Hmm.
Do you know what an eggcorn is?
An eggcorn?
Yes.
Uh, I've never heard of an eggcorn,
Okay.
but I do know what an acorn is.
Yes. Well, eggcorn is a common, surprisingly, mispronunciation of the word acorn.
Like library?
And people think that it looks like an egg, and so therefore they call it an eggcorn. But eggcorn has been also now used as it's a definition word. The definition is a word or phrase that is a result of mishearing or misunderstanding another word or phrase. It's a type of linguistic error that are often creative and plausible. So it sort of makes sense, but is wrong. I have put together a list of things that you guys say that is wrong that I would like to share with everybody.
Wow. Like Minneapolis.
Like Minneapolis.
But that was just a dumb error on my part.
Or
Nobody
like-
else says Minneapolis.
Or like old timers disease.
Oh, God.
Old timers disease. Plausible,
Sure.
incorrect.
Very incorrect.
Alzheimer's
Yes.
disease.
Got a C and a Z. And
Scapegoat.
I've never heard a scapegoat.
No goats are escaping.
I've never heard a scapegoat.
It is scapegoat. Scapegoat. That is when someone is blamed for something. This doesn't pass mustard.
Pass mustard.
This doesn't pass the mustard. That definition just doesn't pass mustard.
I thought it was cut the mustard.
Neither are correct. The correct phrase is pass muster, when someone meets the criteria of something.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, cut the mustard is an actual phrase.
Cold slaw.
Oh my God. Yes, I know that one.
Cold slaw.
It is cold. It is slaw.
It is. It's plausible.
It's also incorrect.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Coleslaw. 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 This is just a dog-eat-dog world. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Dog-eat-dog world. It refers to a world of brutal competition and unavoidable ferocity. It is not dog-eat-dog. Snoop
Is a dog-eat-dog. Yeah.
Intents and purposes.
Intent.
Intents and purposes. Now, what people commonly say incorrectly, intensive purposes. The purposes are not intensive. They're not.
That's never.
For
That's
all
not even plausible.
Intents and purposes.
Right.
An intent is your meaning to do something. A purpose is why you're doing something. All intents and purposes, something.
Yeah, I've heard that one for sure.
Here's some more. This one drives me nuts, especially.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is one of the reasons why we made that grammar is my bacon T-shirt, because of axe and especially. Those are the two that drive me absolutely banana.
Especially. Much like espresso, not espresso.
I'd like to espresso my feelings about how you enunciate things.
And you know what? I could care less.
Nope.
I
mean, you could.
You could. That means I care a little. If you're trying to say that you don't care at all, you couldn't care less. Couldn't care. It is not espresso. It is espresso. It is not especially. It is especially. And you know what? Couldn't care less how you feel about me correcting these right now.
Yeah.
You know what else isn't a word? Irregardless.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
I had
it.
a coworker, beside axe, irregardless, I would constantly just say, hey bud, that's not a word.
Yeah.
You made that up.
In fact, if it was a word, it would be the opposite of what you're trying to say.
Yeah. It's
regardless.
You're negating.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you say, irregardless is not a word. Regardless of what you might believe and what you've heard people say, irregardless is not a word. Regardless of what you think, specifically,
oh my God,
it's not the same as specifically. And I'm going to specify that one more time. Specifically is wrong.
Specifically is
specifically
on
wrong.
The west coast of the United States.
Yes. Specifically, actually, an adverb that means peacefully.
Okay.
Like the ocean. But to do something specifically is to do something particular reasoning. And the final one for today, and then we can finally nip it in the butt.
No, it's the bud. It's the bud.
Nip in the bud. Like you are cutting a flower, right? It has nothing to do with biting butts. Nothing to do. Those everyone, are eggcorns, and they drive me nuts.